Hello, ¿cómo estás? So for goalkeeper, one of the biggest issues in eFootball, this is the solution. For goalkeeper, you can use any goalkeeper at all, but if you want to use attacking goalkeeper, they are good primarily for if this is you see sometimes you clear the ball at the back and then the ball doesn't reach your goalkeeper. If you're using an attacking goalkeeper, you would be able to come for the ball that you clear with your defender that is supposed to go for your goalkeeper. That is one good advantage of attacking goalkeepers. And the next thing when training your goalkeeper is it doesn't matter what training guide you give your goalkeeper. The most important thing is you are able to defend perfectly. If you can defend perfectly, that's the thing. Goalkeepers, there isn't any particular thing that would make them work perfectly, but just use automatic. See my opponent as 105 Oliver Kahn, and I'm going to teach him a lesson with this random goalkeeper I found in my squad. You just need any goalkeeper, and there is something we'll test with Smart Assist today. With Smart Assist, there is a particular trick when it comes to finishing. So if you want to utilize Smart Assist finishing, the thing you have to keep in mind is that you just load the shot very very small. Sometimes, most of the time, I don't use Smart Assist because the shot finishing of Smart Assist sometimes is foolish. But in lagging matches like this, I have to use Smart Assist because I won't be able to control the players the way I want. So as I've said, if you want to defend perfectly, that is the thing. Goalkeepers doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what goalkeeper. The goalkeepers become trash when the match is very laggy, not so smooth. So you can't rely on your goalkeeper, just rely on how you're defending. But if you want to rely on your goalkeeper, one particular training trick is just increase the progression point, that is GK3 for catching. Just increase that and your goalkeeper will be fine. That is the only thing. That's the best training trick I can give for goalkeepers. Other than that, just use automatic, just use any goalkeeper at all. Sometimes you'd concede, but don't focus on the goalkeeper. If you focus on the goalkeeper, you are going to concede. Just focus on the mistakes. Like try not to make certain mistakes. You see, something like the way the match is going, I know if I give certain passes, I'm going to lose the ball. So I try not to make those passes, and then in certain situations, I just because I know what can happen in certain situations. You just pass, and then the ball just goes to your opponent. So you just have to know all of this, and then everything becomes easy, very easy. See, it's very very lacking, and I'm very very taxing. So this is the Smart Assistant. Just load small shots, and Smart Assist is going to make it very very powerful. Just load small shots with Smart Assist, and the shot is going to be very very powerful, very very useful, very very useful in like in this kind of laggy matches. And this kind of laggy matches, you are going to find it very very hard to control your players, and that is why Smart Assist can be useful. And unfortunately for Czech, he couldn't save it. And the username of my team is join Telegram channel. Opponent's name is something Instagram. Is a top player. And there is another thing with this kind of lagging matches. Sometimes it cancels your shot randomly. It just cancels. So you have to be very careful of how you tap the left side, and try not to be passing around. Okay, if you try to pass around stupidly and opponent gets the ball, is going to score your goalkeeper. Already the goalkeepers are trash. So you have to try not to make certain mistakes, and you would be absolutely fine. I've talked about defending. The defending is about getting the angles right with the matchup. And when you are trying to win the ball, I sometimes use pressure when it's very, very laggy like this, because even if I'm using the direction to try and go and win the ball, the direction won't get it right. And in the sense that if I'm attacking, but at the defense, just try and use your matchup very, very perfectly. For scoring, just increase the finishing of your attack, and make sure that if you want to use Smart Assist, you just play the shot very, very low power. If you want to shoot, just low power, just low shot, and offside. So annoying. So that's it for the Smart Assistant. And let's see what we're gonna cook, whether we can cook more. So laggy, very very terrible. Now you have to get matchup right, angle right, and trust our goalkeeper. We got everything right. Oh my days. Like my internet is very, very absolutely brilliant, perfecto, everything is smooth. But when it comes to football, then the internet becomes trash. So yeah, my Telegram now tester GH opponent, I don't know, is kind of from Morocco, and let's add right into the second half. I feel he's doing certain changes, and um, I've talked about the manager to use, and the manager to use, that is, I'm using Moreno quick counter 45 play style, and it doesn't matter. The reason why I'm using Moreno 45 quick counter play style is because of the defenders. If you use a different manager, the defenders are going to misbehave. That is why we use Moreno. We use a manager that has a low rate and for a certain play style, and everything is going to work perfectly. So I believe I've explained most of the stuff in the previous video. The thing about this entire eFootball is getting your matchup right. Get your matchup right. Once you get your matchup right, you to reduce the number of issues you have when defending. You can't trust the goalkeeper. The only person you can trust is the person that the Keza is on at every point in time. Whoever the Keza is on, you just have to use that person very, very well when you want to. So I'm going to try a low shot, and smart assist made it double shot. But honestly, it's so bad, terrible playing this kind of annoying laggy matches. So terrible, very very annoying. And let's see what we can cook in the second half of the second, and then it's low trying to and through pass, and that is two by Alexandro Del Piero. And yeah, I hope you guys get what I'm saying. I'm saying. Smart assist, you load a low shot, and then the smart assist will increase the power. And when it comes to your goalkeeper, you can use any goalkeeper at all. But the main value that is important is catching. But sometimes, even if you increase the catching doesn't have essence, particularly in laggy matches. So laggy matches, the kind of match, whether it's laggy smooth, it controls how your goalkeeper would behave. So to avoid your goalkeeper conceding goals, what you can do is try to avoid making mistakes. Mistakes happen when you try to pass and the pass is not going. So in every situation, just we can either forfeit the match, because it's very very terrible. This kind of matches you just forfeit, very very terrible. So either forfeit, or you make sure you are clearing. And even when you are clearing, so it gets annoying if you are getting this kind of match back to back. So if I get another match which is kind of very similar in play style to this, I'll just forfeit that match and take a break, because you can't play a match which is like this. It's so like you would win in the end, at the end of the day, but it's not enjoyable. And the only reason why I'm stressing myself to play this one is because I want to upload a video to explain the entire thing about the goalkeeper, and why, how to make your goalkeeper overpowered. If you are able to defend properly, you would be able to avoid conceding goals with your goalkeeper. That's the thing. But if you happen to encounter this kind of matches, the only advice I would give is just forfeit. Make sure you don't make any mistakes. And this kind of pass I'm even afraid if the pass doesn't go, I would end up uh being a victim to counter attack. So I have to be very very fast when passing. And smart assist is a little bit useful when the match is very very lagging like this. This is the 70th minute. Let's see. I've given the training guys of the attackers already, and like previous two videos before this video. So let's, oh my days, Eto should have scored that 75th minute. And I'm going to end this video right here because the match is so lagging, and my Telegram is now tester gh, Instagram is now tester gh, Instagram now tester gh, Telegram now tester gh.